This lesson introduces a character class. In general, when you have character data type with a single letter, let's say CH has a capital character Y, then waiting for user input. Then user input can be capital Y for yes, or lowercase y for yes. You may have another character, let's say number 1. You may like to find out whether CH is a digit or a numeric. It is quite difficult to do because there are so many numbers. Or you can say whether CH is a letter or a digit. That's even harder to compare. So if you look at the previous one, you may consider that you can consider CH compared with always capitalized Y. Or we can say that you can change to uppercase. Then you can compare with CH. Or you can do the other way around. You can compare with lowercase y after a change. No matter what, it's a bit cumbersome at this point. Let's say lowercase. So when you're dealing with this kind of character input, the character class gives us kind of useful methods. So we can actually use that using character class. So let's create a new project. I will try to use the same thing as much as I can. So let's say CH declares a character data type. We have a capital Y. And you may have a message on your screen like do you want to continue? And then you want to compare with a lowercase y or capital Y or lowercase n or capitalized N. So we have 4 combinations. So with if conditional statement, it can be very quite long because you have to compare the 4 different combinations. Let's say we have an answer. Even lowercase y, it is straightforward. Then say, for example, we can display menu. For example, customer want to order second menu. Then otherwise we will say incorrect input. So usually with this in if conditions, you may have a ch equal to answer. Answer can be any one of capital Y, lowercase y, capitalized N, or lowercase n. So for example here, say incorrect input, because we are comparing capital Y or lowercase with the lowercase y. Unless we say that the case is not important. So if we have a lowercase y, we can process many goals here. So if we want to avoid the problems, we can use a character class. We can always change to capital Y. So method name called toUpperCase is going to return character value in uppercase. So even though input is lowercase y, we change to uppercase, then we can compare with ch value. In this case, lowercase y. So if you know how to use character class with toUpperCase methods, it's a bit simplified, even though syntax looks more complicated. You have only one condition, okay? Many goes here, that's correct. Next one is kind of not very efficient, but you can actually do that too. So instead of focus on answer, you can focus on ch value. So let me just comment it out. Instead of changing this one. So here we say that ch equal to answer. Instead of changing answer, we say the character to lowercase. So it's going to return lowercase. So it's going to say capital Y in ch will be changed to y, lowercase y. Then can compare with the input from answer, which is lowercase y. So we say that change ch to lowercase, then compare with lowercase y in answer. Okay, there are other useful methods belongs to character class. So let me make comments for these examples. Then I will introduce most common methods or frequently used method belongs to a character class. The first one, we can evaluate whether CH is a digit or numeric, so that we can evaluate whether the user enter numbers or not. So here I will say character. We're using isDigit methods of CH value. Again, it's a false, that's correct. You can press Ctrl spacebar to bring up the menu. You can type SR and type key again. So here character dot isLetter. It says that whether specific character is letter or not. Again, Boolean data type will be returned. Again, it says that see others. Okay, that is true. Next one, we can actually compare both. That means that we can compare whether character input is letter or digits. True, okay. So if we change to numeric, again, we have a single character value happen to be numeric. So you can get the idea of processing password. Let's say if password is 6 characters long, you can compare each character, whether it's a letter or digits. Next one. We can compare whether it's uppercase or lowercase. Again, both of them return Boolean data type, true or false. Here is true. If we change to lowercase, of course, it's going to be false. True and false, okay. Next one I already demonstrated, but let me just repeat the same thing again. So if we use uppercase, again, it doesn't do anything. The capital Y will show up. And then if we say to lowercase, character value Y will be changed to lowercase y. Let me put a single quotation just in case to make it clear. I'm using character value. So you learn it, that's correct, yes, and then some capital and lowercase. That's all, thank you.